Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. I start immediately recommending all the people that didn't yet to put the notification ring on, because everything can happen at any time. So, but incredible, huh? I knew, of course, that Giuntoli was able to cook. I knew that Giuntoli was a kind of predator that when he had a prey in his vision, never giving up. I didn't know that Giuntoli was able to multiply himself. Incredible. Giuntoli is doing miracles. Now, it's true that we were feeling it. It was already in the air since yesterday that Juventus was accelerating in some wingers. Yesterday, we spoke about 3 wingers. In the video of this morning, we said 4 names in 7 days. Well, he already signed 2, and I'm extremely happy. You will probably tell me, Beppe, what is this? Well, this is the medal. The medal of the tournament. So sorry if I'm a bit late, but that's the medal of the tournament because we won the tournament. I'm extremely happy about our under 10 elite. We played 2 tournaments, the one against the under 11 elite, didn't win it, and then we play against our age, the under 10 elite, and we won. We smashed, we destroyed, also with a remontada in the final. Really beautiful, extremely happy. I will put that beautiful medal in the wall. I will keep it there, because every time that I will watch in the camera and watch behind me, I will remember what it is to win, to believe until the end. Anyway, now we have to speak about Mercato. So please, I need to feel from you, from Juventini, the excitement level. I want to understand how happy you are. You know how you can show me? Put a maximum of like. I want to measure the temperature. I want to see how much Juventini are happy about the 2 signing and NICO GONZALEZ and Conceição with a maximum of like. So maximum of like, if you did that, please continue to subscribe, because now we enter the details. I tell you, Mercato is not over exit, but also entry. So except in these remaining days, in these remaining hot hours, that Juventus will be able to continue on the Mercato. We know it turned co-op manners, but maybe even another surprise. So what happened today? Why am I so excited? Why am I way more relaxed? Because our team was incomplete. We did really well against Como, but Como can't be the standard. It can't be that game that is now the copy for the 37 remaining game in Serie A plus all the other competition. It is clear, especially with some injuries, that our team was not complete. Defense, okay, we have 8 players. In the middle, we did a lot. And we have a complete midfield. We were missing something up front. And I started, I tell you the truth, to be a bit worried, because I said, I know they will come, but longer we wait, less you have possibilities to go towards the player that you want. Well, today, in the afternoon, while I was watching the kids playing, boom, boom, notification in the Telegram group. NICO GONZALEZ is a Juventus player. I couldn't realize it. I said, what do? I leave the kids, I go, I record the video immediately. And no, because while I was thinking about it and watching the kids, other notification came in. Francisco Conceição, he's also a Juventus player, so 2 in a row. Boom, boom. And now I can breathe, because if we know that we had Yildiz, Wea, on top of that Bangula, on top of that now you can add a Conceição and a NICO GONZALEZ. So for the wings, I'm way much reassured. What are the details? Well, for NICO GONZALEZ, more or less we knew what Commisso wanted. So for him, and let me read, because I'm not 100% prepared, because I wanted to record as fast as possible. For NICO GONZALEZ, it's a loan with an obligation to buy. Obligation really easy to reach, because in February, from the moment that he will step on the field, from the moment that he will play a single second, it's an obligation to buy. The only thing that makes that he will not be bought or signed permanently by Juve is that in February he decided to not play anymore with Juventus Football Club, which we don't believe that is a possibility. So it's a loan with an obligation to buy, a loan of 8 million euro that goes immediately to Fiorentina. 25 is the obligation, and then you have the 5 million euro bonus. So if you count everything, it's 8 plus 25, it's 33 for a player plus 5 million of bonus. If you reach all of them, you go towards a 38 included bonus, which is a lot. Now, we said it, let's not lie about it. We needed a player. It's a player that the coach believes in. It's a player that really wanted to go to Juve, to just refuse to go in match day 1, to refuse to go and play that Conference League game, to refuse to play match day 2, because he had one objective in mind. It was Juventus Football Club. From the moment that Nico heard about Juventus Football Club, that was the thing. It's a player that is really versatile as well. I can play on the left, can play on the right, can also play sometimes, if and in case of need, as a falso 9. It's a player of a certain maturity, 26 years old. We already spoke so much about Nico, but I'm happy for him, even if I believe, sorry, that it's still a bit too expensive. It's a bit too much money for Nico, but it is what it is. At a certain moment, you need to go for it because you promised to the guy, you promise to yourself, you promise also to Thiago Motta to reinforce the wing, and then you go with another one. Conceição. It's always a name that made me a bit scared, because if from Portugal you had a lot of sources that were telling us it's really close to Juve, it's really close to Juve, it's a done deal to Juve, then you had other sources that were saying, yes, it's true, Juventus is on the player, yes, it's true, Conceição is refusing the offers from Saudi Arabia, is refusing everything, he only wants to go to Juve, but it's Villas-Boas that doesn't want to let him go for at least the offer of Juve. And then I tell you, for Conceição, I was scared about the West Ham around the corner. You know, a team out of nowhere that comes, boom, boom, cash on the table, brings the player in the jet, and they go towards the league that they are playing in. I was always a bit scared about Conceição. Luckily, they found the deal, a special deal, honestly, because when you will read the papers, it's a simple loan. 7 million euro for the loan. It's a bit confirming the numbers and the figures that we were talking about yesterday. 7 million for the loan, and that's it. Then you will tell me, Beppe, are you crazy? 7 million euro for a player, and then we send him back. Juventus is not a club that is just loaning players, especially when they are that young, especially if they are not, you know, the player that will give you immediately an impact, but needs to grow also in the team. It's a special loan. It's a 7 million euro loan, but there is already a clause in the contract of Conceição for next year. In the first 2 weeks of July, Juventus can go there to pay the clause that is already set at 30 million euro. There are some bonuses as well. 3 million euro bonus if Juventus qualify to Champions League. So a total package, 7 for the loan, 3 if we qualify to Champions League, and then a 30 million euro clause if you are fast in the 2 first week, that goes towards 40 million. 40 million was the amount that Villas-Boas, president of Porto, wanted. It was non-negotiable. Then you could discuss about the formula, but it was not this negotiable. If you are late, if you don't sign him before the 15th, 16th of July 2025, you will need to pay 45 million euro. Pay attention. Why am I underlining that? Because we also have the Club World Cup, where Juventus will be on the field in the month of July. So if they are thinking and forgetting about it, well, you have 15 million more to add on it. So I hope Juventus will remember. If not, be sure that I will remind it. I will remind them, because I will never forget. Then, if you are looking at things, 8 million for the loan with obligation for NICO GONZALEZ, 7 million for the loan of Conceição. It means that we just spent 15 million right now, which means that the big money is for Cope Miners. Cope Miners that, according to the latest sources, could even be a Juventino tomorrow, if not tomorrow, on Monday during match day. Forget about the 3 players being on the bench against Verona. Don't even think about it. Not 1, not 2, not the 3 players. But Cope Miners could potentially on Monday already travel to Torino to be a new Juventino. This evening, maybe Conceição will be there, or no, NICO GONZALEZ today, this evening. Tomorrow, Conceição. I go crazy with the names. So Gonzalez, maybe this evening, Conceição tomorrow, and then probably on Monday. So it will be boom, 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 Cope Miners. Is it over with the Mercato? No. And that's the beautiful thing. No. Because if you are able to sign these 3 players, 2 already official, 1 we just need to wait, but it is what it is, guys. Don't worry too much about Cope Miners. Then we try to use the remaining days to do exit Mercato. If you are able to be fast on Federico Chiesa, on Kostic, where there is a real interest from Fiorentina, on Arthur, maybe there is a cherry. That cherry that can be 2 names. Or Sancho, because the discussions are still ongoing with Sancho. Then, of course, if you tell me, Beppe, but Sancho, Wea, Bangula, Yildiz, Conceição, Gonzalez, how many wingers do we need? Pay attention to the position of Yildiz. Pay attention to the possible position of Wea. Pay attention to what Thiago Motta has in mind during the game, but also game by game. Pay attention to all these movements of front with all these versatile players. So Sancho is a possibility, and who knows, maybe not the Sancho, but maybe a Vice Vlahovic. You never know in life. Guys, at the moment, at today, we did a beautiful Mercato with the resources that we had, even if we lost a lot of time. But I can guarantee you that I'm extremely happy about what we are doing. And I believe that it's not over. So put the notification ring on. Don't forget to put a maximum of like. Grazie, forza, Juve.